Hi, I'm Todd Henderson. Today I want to show you how to install the Havoc HS3 steps on this 99-16 Ford SuperDuty crew cab with a 6.75 bed. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now we're starting on the driver's side at the front, right behind the front tire. Now, this is your first bracket location. You got two holes in the pinch weld with a square or a rectangular hole next to a little round hole up in the rocker panel. What we're going to do first is we're going to put threads behind that round hole. So what I have here is a U-nut or a clip nut. Some people call it a speed nut. I'm just going to slide that through the rectangular hole and put the threads behind the round hole. Now we're going to go back to the next bracket location. All right, now we're coming back to the third factory mounting location. So there's going to be one more location that looks just like this up in front of us. This is a third one back. You got two holes in the pinch weld. We've got a couple of holes up in the rocker panel on either side of the square or rectangular hole. And again, we're going to use the U-nuts and put them on either side. That way it puts the threads back behind the rocker panel. And we'll go back to the fifth bracket location. All right, now we're all the way back to the rear of the cab. We're at our fifth factory bracket location. We've got the two holes in the pinch weld, two holes in the rocker panel on either side of the rectangular hole. And again, we're going to use our clip nuts or U-nuts and clip them in place, putting the threads behind the rocker panel. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our provided black hex bolt with a black flat washer. We're going to go through the pinch weld. We're going to go ahead and lift up our bracket with the bar and slide it right over in place, like so. We use one of our provided washers and nylock nuts. Another one we're going to do on the other hole in the pinch weld. We're just putting those on finger tight for right now, just to where it kind of deads out on the nylock. All right, now with those threaded loosely in place, we're going to go ahead and take one of our gold-colored bolts, lock washer and flat washer, and we're going to go up into this bracket, right into our threaded clip nut that we've got installed up on top. And again, that's just going to go in finger tight for right now. All right, next we're going to go to our second bracket back. We're going to do the same thing with the black bolt, hex bolt with the provided black flat washer. Go through the pinch weld. Put our provided washer on the back side with a nylock. Just put that on finger tight for right now. All right, now for the two clip nuts up top, we're going to go ahead and use the two provided bolt, lock washer, and flat washer. Get those threaded in place, just hand tight for right now. All right, so now we're going to use a 6mm Allen wrench and hold our Allen head bolt in place. I'll use a 13mm wrench or ratchet and tighten that down. Now, as we tighten, we also want to lift the bracket up. And go ahead and tighten down the bolts going into the rocker panel, also with 13mm. Once those tighten down, let's go ahead and skip all the way up to the front bracket. All right, now up at the front, you're going to use the same tools to tighten down the pinch weld bolts. And then we go ahead and tighten down the bolt up at the rocker panel. Also with a 13 millimeter. All right, so now we're our center bracket. This should already be all the way up because we got the front and the back all the way up already. And we're gonna go ahead and use our tools to tighten down the pinch weld bolts and then the rocker panel bolts. Now once we have everything locked down on the driver's side, we're gonna repeat the exact same process on the passenger side. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts. We're here to help you out.